The TSA no-fly list got leaked by a transgender, furry, otherkin, gay, hacker, Therian, Pokemon, gender, whatever. You know, some people are mad over this, but, like, who else deserves to hack the TSA's no-flight list other than a person with all those adjectives? She's in a polyamorous harem with 9 women. Yeah, that tracks. Pretty incredible stuff. You know, really cementing the stereotypes about trans women. Hello, I am Maya Arson Crime. I am gay, mostly for girls, and I'm a tiny kitten, cat face. I know lots, incorrect apostrophe, of things about cybersecurity, programming, and far too little about music, but I still try to do all those things at once. And support me on Coffee. Links to various things we found down here. They've got a little cat here, a little cat here. Maya Arson Crime. How to completely own an airline in 3 easy steps and grab the TSA no-fly list along the way. Do the ooh-ooh voice. Step 1. Boredom. Like so many other of my hacks, this story starts with me being bored and browsing Shodan. Or well, no, I'm not. Holy bingle. Zumai Chinese Shodan, da-da-da-da. I don't know the technical details, but almost 80 megabytes in size and contains over 1.56 million rows of data. Holy shit, we actually have the no-fly list. Holy f***ing bingle. What? Cat face. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it really is good. You know, the no-fly list is an incredibly up system. You Zoomers have no idea what things used to be like before 9/11. I barely do, but my parents talked about it at least. So much of the stuff we associate with airline travel right now is a specific, like, post-Bush administration. Back in the day, you used to be able to just go on an airplane with a loaded gun, some nail clippers, and a gallon tank of kerosene, and they would just welcome you on. You know, you'd get a foot massage from the air hostess. While you just sort of cradle your tank of kerosene. It's true. We used to be a real country. Anyway, I don't know how much you guys know. I don't think I've talked about the no-fly list that much in my stream, but the no-fly list is unironically one of the most undemocratic, like, mechanisms of law enforcement control that we have in this country. The no-fly list, obviously, is private, which is why it's a big deal that it was leaked here. And you can be added to it for, like, no reason and never know about it until you just get hit with it. There's essentially no like back end check process. It can just happen to a person. You can just be like a regular guy and just be put on the no-fly list. There are stories of people with like Arab last names, like called Muhammad or whatever, who have been put on the no-fly list because they share a name with a terrorist in Afghanistan, and they're just like, oh yeah, in case, you know, the second in command of Al-Qaeda ever shows up or whatever, yeah, his name's this, it must be this guy, you know, like, it's probably this guy with this social security. Yeah, there have been, like, children on it. There was a case, like, that got some attention for the 8-year-old being on it, but, like, broadly, it's happened to a lot of young people just randomly being put on the no-fly list. And there isn't even an official process for getting yourself off it. Not really. You can challenge it, but it's all, like, back-end, like, basically, excuse me. Imagine if rather than having like a regular criminal procedure for trying somebody, instead your guilty or innocent verdict was determined by a single police officer who you never get to meet, and he's 3 rooms down, and he just gets like a vibe check on you, kind of like he gets passed some info by some other people, and he gets a vibe check on you, and if you have an issue with it, you have to give the info to his friends who will give it to him and have him double check the vibe check, and maybe you can get off the list. We're talking about like a really badly maintained system. Apparently before 9/11 there were only 16 people on the no-fly list. Yeah, because it used to be the no-fly list were for active known criminals or people under exceptional circumstances who you know, who actually should not be allowed, you know, like Johnson Plane Killer, you know? Why do you think they call him Plane Killer? You know, you build one bridge but kill 1,000 planes. Now they call you Johnson Plane Killer. Okay, keep him on the no-fly list. That's fine. Nowadays, though, whew, listen to this, and thank you. Before 9/11, the U.S. federal government had a list of 16 people in this whole country deemed no transport because they presented a specific known or suspected threat to aviation. The list grew in the immediate aftermath to the September 11th attacks, reaching more than 400 names by November of that year. 594 people. By April 2005, it had 70,000 names. Two lists here, a no-fly list and a selectee list who need to be more carefully searched. In 2004, then U.S. Senator Edward Kennedy was denied boarding a flight because his name was similar to an alias found on the no-fly list. That's right. This system is so stupid and so poorly checked that it actually affected a U.S. senator. They had a U.S. senator's name, like credit card detail. They had his identification. And some guy at the airport was like, okay, hold on. Hold on, Senator Kennedy. Or is that Al-Hashim Muhammad Jihad under a known alias? Like literally, it's so stupid. There's just, it's not even like a sinister element of like a highly competent deep state surveillance system. It really is like a clown fiesta. It's a buffoonery. It's a clown car. It's so dumb. March 2006 copy of the list obtained by CBS News ostensibly contained 44,000 names. The ACLU has estimated the list has had over 1 million names. 1 million names. Here. But according to the Homeland Security Secretary, Michael Chertoff, in October 2008, the no-fly list contained only 2,500 names. I don't believe him. I don't. Yeah, just can't trust anyone from Homeland Security. They're the reason we're in this mess. Is the reason I always get searched very strictly because I'm on the selectee list? Yeah, that could be it. It's possible that at some point in time, some Fed just saw some random like data byte of info that happened to involve you, marked you down, and for the rest of your life now, you get to have your anal cavity searched by, like Big Bubba every time you go through the security process. So we can literally be on a bunch of Fed lists and not know it? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Usually, though, the lists that you're put on without your knowledge don't affect your life directly, though. The thing that's unique about the careful search and no-fly lists is that they can have a pretty direct, immediate impact in your life, despite there being essentially no oversight in how it's conducted. What's up? So I'm now being told that I should alert my entire audience and all the people who will ever watch this that Vermin, my friend, was once grilled and asked if this was real by the TSA.
Like for real.
Like a real what?
They asked me if it was a real bird.
They asked Vermin if it was a real bird.
That I was smuggling into the country.
That was being smuggled into the country. Multiple times.
So I'm just saying, they're stupid.
Is it a real bird?
Yes. Actually.
It is a real bird. Were they bored? Man, I don't know. I've never worked for the TSA. Look, the very roundabout point that I'm trying to get at here, okay, is that holy bingle. All right? Holy bingle. Ooh. There we go. There we are. That's my best attempt to approximate this person's voice. I assume. I've never heard their voice. Just a guess. Why does the TSA hire these brainlets to do scans and searches? We're not getting into the TSA hiring process right now, okay? Femboy Peter Griffin. Yeah, Lois. Holy fucking bingle, Lois. Peter. Holy fucking bingle. All right, stop. This is worse than that time I leaked the no-fly list. Peter, you can't just leak the no-fly list. Oh. Okay, stop.